Welcome to Weekly Digest, where we highlight the works of ministers of government as they push the administration's development agenda. Caribbean Airlines launched its inaugural flight from the Eugene F. Correa International Airport to Paramaribo, Suriname. This move signals yet another boost in Guyana's tourism appeal and fosters greater regional connectivity.
As the government, you have seen a push and a promotion for more connectivity, because that is what will undergird our tourism thrust, to indeed for the world to see that Guyana is indeed a premier ecotourism destination.
The brackish water shrimp project along the Quarantine Coast continues to record major results, producing 98,159 kilograms of shrimp from January to September 2024.
The production increased from 2021 from 9,333 to 51,719 kilograms per month after we started go into that project. Out of the 80 persons that we registered initially on the project, we finished 55 farms. Our 55 persons would have finished already. And the production level increased in 2022 from 51,719 kilograms to 79,828 kilograms in 2023.
48 hours after emergency repairs commenced on the temporary bridge at Stanleytown, it has reopened to vehicular traffic. Minister of Public Works Bishop Juan Edgel inspected the works on Sunday evening.
The fact that we were able to respond promptly and the mobilization of the resources to execute the task is highly commendable.
A 28-year-old mother of 3 is now ready to christen her brand new home thanks to the works of the men on mission. Minister within the Ministry of Public Works, Deodat Indar, was present for the handing over ceremony.
I heard of your story, and the good thing is that you had a government that you could have reached out to that could have built a home for you.
Government's hinterland housing program is now moving to Region 8. The villages of Kaibarupai, Tasingeng, Karisparu, and Muriwa will be the first to benefit. Minister of Housing and Water Colin Crowell made the disclosure during a recent outreach at the Campbelltown Benab.
We have about 50 houses to be constructed on the hinterland program, right? And that comes from the state. That comes from the taxpayers. That is come from through your government's budgetary allocation.
The regularization process for lands at Block 42 Amelia's Ward in Linden will soon begin. For the 200 families there, it means secured land ownership and better living conditions. Minister within the Ministry of Housing and Water, Susan Rodriguez, announced the regularization during an outreach to Region 10.
We will try as much as possible to work around the occupants as you are already, because we want to be minimally invasive on you. But there are some people that may have to either shift their boundaries or have to be relocated altogether. And I'm going to need your cooperation on that aspect. I want us to get to the end. I want this regularization process to be completed for your sake and for the sake of your families and your children.
The 110 young professional homes at Silica City are about 50% complete. Minister within the Ministry of Housing and Water, Susan Rodriguez, inspected the works and expressed great satisfaction.
The next stage is to ensure that we have potable water to ensure that by the time the houses are completed, people can move in immediately. We're looking to wrap up these houses within the next few months.
The government is clamping down on persons who refuse to declare their assets through a comprehensive review of the Integrity Commission Act. This is according to Minister of Parliamentary Affairs and Governance, Gail Teixeira.
When we look at our anti-corruption framework, because there is one, and we look at the Integrity Commission Act, which people have felt they could disobey, that's changing.
On Tuesday, an anti-corruption workshop was held with private sector representatives at the Pegasus Suites. It familiarized the private sector with the various anti-corruption conventions and treaties Guyana has signed while exploring innovative ways to tackle corruption.
Today's workshop, in my mind, is one more step toward reaching this objective of a new culture in our society that is based on transparency and where the people of our country trust the system, that the systems work.
A $1.3 billion secondary school will be built at NIMS, West Bank Demerara, Region 3. It will accommodate 800 students that will be molded by a complement of 50 staff members.
The idea is to make sure all your children could sit comfortably in a secondary school, learn all their academic work, learn music, do sport, learn a foreign language, get involved in TVET and volunteerism, and come out as whole, hearty, all-rounded students, well-rounded students.
This has brought us to the end of this edition of Weekly Digest. For these and other government-related stories, do log on to our website at dpi.gov.gy and our social media platforms as well. Goodbye.